confronting the dark side of drive. Who are we really? Addressing issues, not making tasteful. Or, welcome to another episode of Artificial Radio, where we dive into the complexities of science fiction. Today, we are discussing the dark side of Doctor Who, a show often associated with joy, wonder, and adventure. While it's true that Doctor Who has tackled some heavy themes over the years, we are here to ask a critical question. Are we really addressing issues, or are we just making it tasteful? Let's start by looking at some examples of the show's darker moments. The Doctor has faced Daleks, Cybermen, and other classic villains that represent some of humanity's greatest fears. Those moments of terror have the potential to spark meaningful conversations about the nature of evil, the consequences of technology run amok, and the importance of compassion in the face of overwhelming uncertainty. However, not all of Doctor Who's darker moments are created equal. Some stories have used their darker themes as a means to exploit and perpetuate existing social biases. The character of the Master, the Doctor's arch-nemesis, is often reduced to a caricature of villainy, embodying Nazi stereotypes and other convenient tropes that don't engage with the complexities of history. Other instances have seen the show use its historical settings as a way to capitalize on sensationalism, often at the expense of authenticity. Think of the show's somewhat lamentable treatment of slavery, or its refusal to engage with the transphobic treatment of the character Danny Boy in The Day of the Doctor. These types of absences and oversights can create a sense of hypocrisy, leaving viewers to question if the show is truly committed to addressing the difficult stuff, or if it's just chasing ratings and critical acclaim. The notion of making it tasteful, of presenting dark themes in a palatable way, without truly grappling with the complexities, is a critical one in today's media landscape. Think about how often we are told to approach heavy subjects with a lightness of touch, as if that's the only way to maintain what it is we call originality. Newsflash, covering up is not new. It's been going on since print and since then. Another concern here is the way that Doctor Who has become a bastion of what some call skeins effect. You know it. We know it. Whenever the show decides to comment on any issue of the day, we begin looking at each and every point quickly before allowing our cognitive facilities with an occasional good try. As a science fiction program, science has to pass the woes test. You aren't if you can't engage your science that has gotten hijacked. Does Doctor Who address real issues in a compelling and meaningful way? Or does it instead resort to convenient plot devices and shallow explorations? This, perhaps, is a conversation that warrants much further investigation, both of the show itself and the society in which we consume it. Next week on Artificial Radio, we'll delve into this discussion, discussing real conversations we are hearing today on both Doctor Who, other works, and ourselves in regards to. We'll examine other areas where darker subjects may or may not have truly met those objectives that touch what goes around science in more aspects, what's done as fact. I look forward to seeing what that investigation uncovers, and whether Doctor Who, the icon that's all too happy to invite new ways, finds its strength at some time will lead itself forward on confronting difficult, really touching deeper societal ideas, or remaining somewhat self-perpetuating science itself to help resolve with art. Will that time be tomorrow? Today? Perhaps only next year will that very interesting result actually exist.